Right, well, hello and welcome to episode 41 of Can We Not Knock It Football Manager Playthrough. Me, Hooch. Back for the start of the season. Probably our last. See how everybody feels about that. If it's boring staying at the same club or not. I think we'll probably move on. Although I haven't done everything I wanted to do here, unless we're going to win the league this season and then get into Europe. So where do we start? Right, finances. We've got some money in the bank now because our sponsorship money came through when we were proper skint, and I was getting a bit worried about it, and that was 2.9 million. So that's helped a little bit, although we're still... So I don't think we've got to sell a player this year, although if we don't, we will go into the red before the end of the season, I would imagine. Yeah, we will. So that's not so good. Transfers. Not been very busy at all. Been tough. Just 2 in, 2 out. Diallo's gone on loan again. Fuzek. Attacking midfielder, wasn't really using him. He's got out. Double click then. Okay, Dan Dvorak. The board aren't happy with the finances. The fact that I paid 275 grand for him. He's got in the under-19s for the time being, although he won't be in there for long. I know I put he's in the B team. I did, and he's moved straight to the B team. He's no, I wouldn't go. He's for the immediate future. We'll call it defensive midfielder. I quite like the fact his work rate, his positioning, his tackling's fantastic. Stamina, strength. He's not a bad little. Makes good decisions as well. Concentrates. Good little defensive midfielder there as a cover for Holzer. Although we're going to use Krunert for the rest of the season to start with, because you can't put too many kids in. So we'll just, if he's happy being in the B team for the time being, we'll leave him there. So rather he was playing than not playing. And then I've signed another left back, Goran Stevenic. Can't have enough Steves in your team, I thought. So another left back because Petro's gone. He don't look a bad little player, to be honest with you. I had to pay quite a bit of money for him, 750,000, I think. Tries to play his way out of trouble's not the best attribute, but he's only 19-year-old Serbian. He's only on £425 a week. Yeah, just over 750,000. There was a winger I really wanted, but they wanted more than £1 million for him, and I haven't got that anymore. That was a shame. And there was a centre half that ought to die for, 22 years old. Been after him for a while. Milosevic, his name is. He's earning £575 a week wherever he's at. I think he's playing in Poland. Agreed a deal. Couldn't believe we'd agreed a deal. And then when it came down to contract time, he wanted £10,500 a week. So that was the end of that. Right. So other than that, you've missed nothing. We did all right in the pre-season friendlies. We're going to play Ustit Nad Labum. I think they must have just got promoted. I don't remember them last year. Pribram and Zlin. I don't know when we'll come back. We'll discuss it afterwards. I haven't really thought about it. So without further ado, I don't think there's anything left to discuss really. There's not. Dynamics is the same, more or less. Very good. Just your atmosphere is only average at the moment. 2 players are unhappy. He wants to go out on loan, Kropik. I mean, while we're here, so you can see what I'm doing. Loan offer. I want nothing for it. Nobody will want him. What more can I do? I can do no more than that. I ain't got so many people behind us as we used to. But that'll soon change when we start getting a few results. Right. But nobody against us either. Match preview. No form to speak of because nobody's played. There's been a couple of teams played a few games. Slavia Prague's got off their season with a win. Right. sticking with the same formation. I did play around with it a little bit. I'm going to add shoot on sight. I don't really like that, but I'm going to try it for a bit. We've gone whip crosses. And then the only other change I made was distribute to flanks with long throw, because Ivanov uses long throws to start counter-attacks. So why not use what your goalkeeper's good at? Right, I'm happy with Ivanov, Gira, Jackman and Ivan. Who all of a sudden is not as good a player as everybody thought he was going to be, it says now. I'm going to try and get a couple of loan players in the next couple of days as well before the window shuts. One of which hopefully will be a young centre half. So I'm going to bring Fizzle in. Stevanovic at left back, the new player. Holzer, yep. Kalok, I don't think so. Not when you've got the likes of Kuru in your squad, you don't. Stephen Blaha and Promise up front, so I'm happy with that. So it's just a subs. Kraus is out the B team because Cleverson's injured, and Zetera has gone now, so he is on the bench. And then we want a centre half there, and then we want a defensive midfielder there, and then we want another midfielder, preferably Butcher there, and then we want a winger, Amadi, and we want a winger, Koenig, and we want a striker. We don't want this, we don't want this, we don't want this, and we don't want this. Other two players to speak of. Kovar is injured at the minute. He's out of the youth team, needs first team football, it says. Everyone's advising me to go on to the next level. So we've given him a couple of games in pre-season and he scored a goal on his debut. So he's not a bad little prospect. He's only 16, so we're going to give him the odd game here and there. And we've got a midfielder as well who's 16, who's looking the tits at the minute. What a first touch. Ooh, touchy now. So we're giving him the odd game here and there. Another lefty. So we'll start balanced. First game of the season. We're away from home. I don't know what to expect. Enough waffling. Let's go. Let's have the face. We've got the face. Remember to do that early doors. And I've got something in my eye that I can't get out. It's driving me daft. Gira, what a tackle to Steve. It's a great run from Steve. It's a great ball for Blah. Takes it to an impossible angle, of course he does. Somehow manages to get a corner. He does. Oh, the defensive set piece he's going to look at? Couldn't be asked, didn't bother. Of course I didn't. Oh, that's a great challenge. What's wrong with that? I was going to say, don't send him off. First yellow of the season for Holzer. It's a good block. Blah now on the counter. What can he do? Leave his man for dead. Defender's recovered though. Corner ball. Now Gira, oh, that's a lovely ball for Steve. Checks back, crosses in. His shoot on sight's working well. Blaha now. Chips one back to Steve, far post. Oh, and it just trickles in. Keeper gets a hand to it. Great ball from Blaha. Pick out Steve at the back stick. Steve starts off his season like last season. Stands it up to the back stick. Oh, keeper unlucky, to be fair. Got hand to it. And the first goal of the season for Duke of Prague. That's fucking throw-ins in this game. Jesus. Kuru. Oof. Tried to slide it past the keeper. Burst into the box. Got to hit that with more power from there, boy. Blaha now. It's all Duke of Prague. Swings one in. Cleared away. Looks like they're going to get us on the counter. That's some good pressing. That's a good ball. That's a good goal. Too easy. Done on the counter again. Maybe this tactic will be not so good as it gets further and further up the leagues. Well done, Steve. Steve 2. Steve 2 now. Stephen. Kuru. That's a great ball to Blaha. Picks out Steve. 50 pence piece head. Couldn't get on top of it. Oh, Kuru, the stinger. I think the keeper made a bit of a hash of that, really. Just pull back for Fizzle. Tries one. Kuru's offside. Even off now, throws it long, does he? He does. Woo! Here we go, new tactic. Gira, Jackman. Gira, Kuru, drifts past his man. Touch of the gazzers. Oh, what a ball to Mol. Oh, my life, that they've gone in that. They've been an amazing goal. They chipped it over the defender. Oof. Techers, lads. Come on, show me why I shouldn't have been in the transfer market. I just struggled to find players in the transfer market, to be fair. I sort of signed a few more, but that were better than what we've got. But these are all a year older now, these young uns. Not at your near post. Well done. Oh man, I meant to have done that myself and I've pressed the wrong button. Oh well. There was a goalkeeper as well that I had my eye on, that I was offered for free. It was better than what we got, but again he wanted £9,000 a week. We just can't pay that at Dukla Prague. We set a record average attendance last season now of just under 5,000. So as long as that creeps up every season, which is creeping up very, very slowly. Steve now on the counter. Lumps it forward to Primus, who wins a lovely header. Courier puts Blaha through. Oh, save. His finishing Blaha is not the best. That's a terrible corner. Let's go and attack him. Oof, well done, keeper. Is anybody having a stinker? Fizzle, but well, you can't help it. And Primus is not playing well, but he's a striker. The second you take him off, I don't think Lucas Prajaka has turned out to be the player we thought he was going to either. But I suppose we've got to try something. So we'll bring Butcher on. And we will bring Lucas on. You know what I mean? He Primus isn't scoring. He deserves a chance, I suppose. Stephen. Prajaka. Blaha. Steve. Oh. Stephen to Butcher. Back to Stephen. Butcher again. Holes the place. He's about trouble with 2 men on him. Switches a play to Gira. Steve back to Gira again. Can he find someone? He finds Steve, who has a dig from distance. Shoot on sight. I'm not so sure about this. We'll stick with it for a couple of games and we'll see. Just throw it to a red shirt. Well done. Now Stephen. Whip it in, son. Oh, unlucky. Thought that was going to be it then. One. No, I'm not going to shout at him first game of the season for a 1-1 away from home. Come on now. There's only two. So everybody else yet to play. Right. Well, we will come back for the next game then. So we'll call that the end of the first part. See you back in a sec. Right, we're back for the second game against Pribram. We're 8th, they're 16th. They lost their first game, obviously. Nothing's happened. I've looked around at a few loan players, which I'll make now. We've looked at everybody in the division. I'll have a little poke at that after this game. Let's pick the team. I nearly cracked on without pressing record then. Just lost in my own wall playing the game for a second. Steve is injured. That's unfortunate. It does give Kovar an opportunity on the bench though, so that can't be bad. We've also received offers for Hamadi, Koenig and Gira. I'll knock them all back, obviously. They were not very good offers. And I think I might give Butcher a run out for Molnar. I know Molnar's a slightly better player, but Butcher was playing so well at the end of last season. Got player of the month. I think that will do. I thought about Pajaka's also injured, so that leaves us without a striker. So I'm afraid Primus, don't get injured. You're playing the 90. Let's put the other youngster on the bench. Right, you are, and we're gonna be positive. In fact, we're gonna outright attack them. Let's go. Dressing room, handover. I have faith. Call that green. Look at the crowd. Considering these were the original Duke of Prague, you would think this match meant something. Evidently not. We have some good news though. We have got an increase in season ticket sales this season of 36 extra season tickets sold. So slowly but surely we're building these into a Czech Republic powerhouse. 36 people at a time. That's a good ball for Blaha. What can he do? He's going to try and pick out Hamadi at the far post, and he does. It's a carbon copy of the first goal of the last game. Except it's Steve. It's Hamadi this time. Well done, lads. Good start. Blaha, 2 assists in 2 games. That's all you can ask for your wingers. Primus now with a free kick. Straight at the wall. How's your face? Kuru to Primus, puts him through. I'm not so sure about this shoot on sight. Is it making them snatch at the chances? I don't know. Oof, come on, tackle him, lads. Better team, that might put us in trouble. I like this geezer's name, Sai. I've also been scouting a Brazilian that's not quite good enough, but I'm really tempted to sign him just because his name's Zulu. Oh, good block that was, Gira. Blaha with a free kick. Well clear. Oh, that's a penalty. Video assistant. It is a penalty. Primus with the penalty. to get off the mark for the season. Primus from the spot. Oh, keeper no chance. Bottom corner. Lovely. Goes over and taunts the away fans. Great shithousery there at the end. Straight at the away fans. Fair play. Cups his ear. I think we can drop back a bit now at 2-0 up. Don't subscribe to these 2-0. He's one of the most dangerous of scores. Absolute bollocks, that is. How can it be fucking worse than 1-0? Primus now, what can he do in the box? Oh, well done. Oh, couldn't get through to Amadi. Come on, let's get another goal. I'd like to get one more, so it's party time. Go on, Blaha. Get in. Right. That's just what I wanted. Because now we will give some first team experience to Varna and Kovar. Kuru, can you do anything other than... You can do that. Let's bring on a couple of 16-year-olds. Sai. Oh, well away. Kuru now. Up to Primus. He's going to do it all on his own. Dusted that for player. Oof, what a shot. Fizzle. Varna. Blaha. Varna. Oh, the 16-year-old keeping possession. Kovar. Oh, Kuru. Poor ball. Can the defender get across and cover? No, he can't. What a finish. That's an absolute banger. I don't know if the keeper could have done better at his post there. We're in the top corner, didn't he? I don't know. Maybe, I suppose. It's a good finish, though, to be fair. If we'd have scored that, I wouldn't have been slagging their keeper. I'd have been banging on about what a great finish it was. Alright, don't fuck about now. Referee, get away. Blah. The provider. Kuru. Weren't a bad effort. Stephen. Blaha. Surely that's it now, ref. Yeah, thank you. It's a good win, lads. Well done, the youngsters, on the debuts. Primus ends goal drought. Well, yeah, he did at the end of last season. He didn't do so well, but it's the start of a new season, eh? Okay, right then. I better praise Blah, because I didn't last time. It's 2 games in a row they've asked me to do that. And Jira is not for sale. Right, so that's that second game out of the way, and we'll come back for the third one in a minute then, so see you in a sec. Right, well, here we go. Third game away at Zlin, who also not had a good start. They've lost the first 2. So potential another 3 points here, hopefully. In the meantime, I have signed a young forward on loan. He's not the best, he's not the worst. He's a determined character, he's quick, he can finish. He'll do me for the bench, I'll tell you, as a third choice, if not second choice. So let's bring him straight onto the bench now. Because I think Pajaka's still struggling with his fitness. He is 75 minutes, so we'll leave him for the time being. We had a 1.5 million offering for Blaha from a Turkish Super League club, which we turned down, and he wasn't interested in going there anyway. Steve's back now, so I'm afraid, Kovar, you are going to drop out. We've had a bid for Hamadi and Koenig again, and to be honest with you, I really should be selling them, because I think that's not what I wanted to do. What's the date? 27. No, he's got an extra year on his contract here, so that doesn't matter so much. Koenig, he does run out at the end of this season. But I haven't got a replacement, and there's no one I can really get in, so I don't see the point in selling him. If that's the case, I'd rather he just signed a new deal. So I think we'll go just, positive, and I think we'll stick with the team that won more or less. Do we give Butcher another game? I think we do give Butcher another game. I know Molnar's a better player, but let's keep everybody happy. So we'll give Butcher one more, and then maybe bring Molnar back in. It's tough for Callock. He can't get anywhere near the side, really. Especially with the young kids coming through as well. Okay, we'll just crack on. Give him an auto number. There's a centre-half I'm trying to get in off Sparta Prague as well, but we're haggling over how much we pay him. Not how much we pay him, how much of a fee we play, because he's not going to play every week, that's for sure. You wouldn't have thought. So I might have a look to see who else can play centre half, and I might just stick with the 3, to be honest with you. Take a chance. Blah with a free kick. Oh, good save. Good free kick as well. Good crowd at Zlin. Steve out to Giro. He found him in the end. That's a good touch. Gasparic. It's a good run as well. But a poor cross. And that's a good knockdown for Kuru to stride forward. Can he slide Primus in? Oh, he didn't really want it there. He's made the most of it though. good pressing, lads. Committed to the press. I'll give them that as a foul all day. Referee waves play on. Well done, Steve. I'll play him in again. Never mind. That'll do though. Not the best. Got away with it. Can't break these down at the minute, so there's only 8 minutes gone, but there's been a few highlights. Fizzle all the way back. Oh, it's Pulis. Oh, Pulis would be having an absolute fucking... Oh, he'd be rubbing his thighs and all sorts of that one, having a great time. Oh, what a challenge. Oh, Steve plays in Primus. Penalty. Absolutely no need for that challenge there, was there? Come on in, Primus, do it again. Can he do it again? No, he went the same corner and the keeper must have seen match of the day last week. Oh. Dope. Oh, he's done him. Good save. Well, this gas barracks causing us some problems on the break. Oh, he lashed that wide. Time for a touch there, lad. Well done, even off. Pluck that easy enough. The performance was disappointing. Dewey. Let's give it a go. Let's try and fire him up. And he was right, he called it right, the assistant there. I read the room differently myself. I looked on, yeah, just keep going and it'll come. So I thought we shaded that first half. But okay, we're going to try and push him a bit, are we? Not playing well, Primus. Last 6 months. Can't put my finger on it. Oh, over the bar. I thought that was a save. I'm going to say, what a save. Steve, now go on, finish it. Oh, what a finish. Good ball by Butcher, and Primus knocked it down to him with two players I was thinking about taking off. The assister and the assister of the assister. It's a great finish. It's going to get no kudos for that now. It's still going to be a 5.9. Okay, well, we'll take him off then. Butcher leathers it. So if I don't take him off, they're only asking the press why I didn't. Some Vanek for his debut. I think we'll drop back a bit as well. Close him down. Well done. Now Kuru on the break. Can he put the new kid through on his debut? Kuru's going to do it on his own. Oh, Kuru, you fucking idiot. What a waste. Away, well done. Blaha now, come on. Wrap it up. Oh. Why did he shoot from there? I know I've got shoot on sight, but you hadn't got a sight. Come on, lads, hang on. Come on then, ref. That's time, ref. Thank you. You'll take that. Joint top of the league. But we're not joint top, we're third. Let's be honest. People say that, don't they? But it's not. Because if the season ended now, you don't win the league. So we're third. Level on points with Slovan Liberec and Mlada Boleslav. So not a bad start to the season. So let's see when we're going to come back. And what do we fancy? We don't want to wait all the way till just before the winter break, do we? Or do we? Do we come back for these three, I think? Bohemian, Slavia Prague and Karvina? Get a derby in? I think so. I think I'll play a bunch of games and then we'll come back for those three. Is what we'll do. Why not? And then we'll discuss it then whether we come back before the winter break or not. Probably might do, or might do a couple of games either side. We definitely want to come back afterwards for the local derby again. Yeah, that's what we'll do then. We'll come back for, I forgot which one's out. Bohemians is the first one. Right, that's what we'll do in October. So, as always, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, ta-ra bit.